Shalom and welcome to Two Mitzvah Torah. This year is entitled The Mitzvah of Intimacy, a shocking Ramban. Parshat Mishpatim, we just read, that one has an obligation, three obligations to a wife that's mentioned in the Torah, besides many, many others, Tuvot and the Shulchan Aruch, etc., between husband and wife and husband. But these three mentioned in the Torah, what does that mean? So She'er, Rashi says, is food. Ksut is clothing, Ata is marital intimacy. Ramban says wrong, and he goes through the Psukim and other places in Tanakh to know what the words mean. And he says, She'er means that when they have couples together, they should be physically close, without clothing on. And Ksut's referring to clothing, what kind of garment? The bed, the sheet, to have a nice bed, nice sheets. Person shouldn't be with his wife and just on the floor. It should be in a mechubad. They should be together, mechubad place. And on us, referring to the actual act of intimacy, which is amazing. Of course, Ramban says differently, because what does that mean? That means mezonot, giving food and clothing. That's not from the Torah. That's from the rabbis. That's a big question. Ramban, Kesef Mishnah, everyone deals with the Ramban. But let's just focus on Ramban for a moment. He's saying something unbelievable. That the mitzvahs from the Torah are focusing on the act of intimacy. A person might think, wait a second, that's the most natural, normal thing. You need the Torah to tell us about that. It's just an instinctual thing. The Torah is saying, no, it's not. It's an important mitzvah. And there's three biblical aspects to this mitzvah the person needs to work on and develop. And the connection between a husband and a wife, intimate connection, has to be something that's worked and developed. The Torah is just giving us three aspects of it to make sure that it's done the proper way, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Tip of the iceberg. Baruch Hashem, there's some teachers out there, there's dracha, there's sfarim. But for a person just to think, so to speak, quote, wing it, because that's not something that I need to learn, the Torah is telling you it's not so simple. It has to be a proper emotional connection. It has to be the right time, the right place, the right environment. And she has to feel the presence there in a very real way, the connection. There's so much to it. And Torah is giving you three words, according to Ramban, about it, that should just teach the Chatan and the husband, whether over a year, husband of 50 years, that this is a sugi that needs to be worked on properly. Shalom.